Oh boy, I'm really excited. This is the first time I'm going to be firing up Kenshi. Ooh, a little shiver, a little thrill of anticipation. The same sort of feeling that I got when I asked Robin to go out in the second grade on the playground. We were the hot item for 2 weeks. I'm hoping that my time with Kenshi is a little longer than that. Wow. So nervous. So nervous. But of course, that's what new relationships are all about. That little tickle of fear mingled with wonder, mingled with possibility. Let's see what happens. Performing for It Feels Like the First Time. It feels like the very first time. Well, it is the very first time. That's probably why it feels like that. Yeah. Kenshi, for those of you who don't know, and who have even a little bit of desire to know, is an alpha RPG sandboxy game. The developer is selling for, I think, $13 on the website right now, and $15.99 on Steam, which is where I picked it up because I like the Steam interface. It's worth a couple of extra bucks for me. And gosh, right now it's in version 0.42 something, and still alpha. There are no sound effects. I'm not under any sort of, illusions about this game being refined or anything. It just sounds like the sort of thing. A guy that I know on Facebook, a user group that I belong to, of really cool people, posted a link to this thing, and I think I ended up falling in love with it more than he did. And he went on to other stuff, and I just sort of kept my interest in this thing. Watched some videos. I went to YouTube and watched a couple people playing it, so I have gone that far. But I haven't played it at all myself. And basically, I'm stalling for time while this game sets up, because I had no idea that it was going to be taking quite so long to do this. I was born at a very young age, and my parents gave me an unfortunate middle name that I don't like to share with people. This is part of the process of stalling for time. And my girlfriend knows, my children know, a few other people, but let's just say I kept it a secret when I was in high school because I didn't want to get beat up. Much like my father kept his first name a secret and used his middle name. So, I don't know, funny what we do to get through life. Other embarrassing things, you ask? Well, all right, I'll tell you. I wore orthopedic shoes in middle school. That's right. I wore diapers until I was 16. I'm just kidding about that last one. That's not true. I don't know. Maybe this is part of the game itself. Net framework. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of games that I've purchased through Steam. I think the first one that I purchased was Skyrim, maybe. Then I got Oblivion and Morrowind, working my way backward through the Elder Scrolls oeuvre, and of course the Fallouts. I had to have them, and just barely dipping my toes into the wonderful world of Borderlands. I think I'm going to go with the console version for Borderlands 2. The Left 4 Deads, I've played just a little. I like them, just haven't had time. And since I don't have enough time to play all these video games, I decided to get another one, which is a sort of bass-ackwards logic those of us who play video games end up using. So, there, you have that. It's really nice. Every single one of you that watches this is so important to me. And I feel this, to whom it may concern, I feel this tremendous personal connection. Love, Mark. Look at this. I'm just going to going to go through here while it does its thing. Yeah, once it got green lighted for Steam, I'm hoping that it's going to be taken off. Got, there are a few of us out there. Please tell me I didn't just cancel. It's okay. We're still going. Thank God. I mean, yeah. All right. Step 4 is probably step 4 of 362. No. Look. It stopped. What does that mean? It means here we are. All right. Let's take a look at... We'll go ahead and use windowing for now. We'll sort all that out later on. I think right now what we're going to do is just sort of go with it. All right. Let's see what happens. Ooh, I'm already impressed. So we're playing 0.42.1. This version is supposed to have some smithing. It's a great big deserty map. And all right, not going to worry too much about it. We'll take a look at the options. All right, there's some things in there that eventually when we get, we do want the tutorials on, yes. And since it's playing with the mouse just fine the way it is, we're not going to mess with any of those settings. For single threading, I don't think so. All right, I think we're good with the defaults for now. And new game. Choose your beginnings. Wander, the Freedom Seekers. All right, let's read these. You are just a lone wanderer with nothing but a pair of pants and a rusty sword, ready to venture out into the world with 1,000 cash. Fed up with stifled city life and taxes, you gather a band to head out and found your own home base. You have assembled a group of 5 other like-minded people, and you've gathered a good supply of building materials to get started with. Oh my goodness. That's one way to start out. The retired captain. Retiring from military service, you find yourself penniless and hungry with nothing but your trusty sword and the shirt on your back. Years of fighting experience has left you, as a grammatical error, with good combat skills, but you will need them if you run into any troops from the Holy Empire. These guys really hate you. Okay, so you've got skills, but you also have a reputation. And conscripted into the military, you found yourself on the wrong side of a losing battle, and your entire platoon is slaughtered. An unknown amount of time passes, and you wake up to find your old buddy is still breathing, but in dire need of medical attention. So you already have a buddy, and you only have 100 cash. That's good, kind of. Except I think you can buy somebody to help you for, what, maybe 700 or a little bit more. All right. I wonder if you have any skills. The wandering trader, seeking to make your fortune, you spend the last of your savings on a backpack full of trade goods and are about to start a new life as a trader. And the Holy Sword, down and out scavenging battlefield, you find something interesting, a legendary sword, said to be the work of the gods themselves. Someone's going to be missing this, that's for sure. But who cares? It's your legendary sword now. Yeah, that spells trouble. With 100 cash. I think I'm going to go ahead and be the lone wanderer. Let's just start out this way. That'll give us an option to, or the opportunity, I think, to learn something about the game. And we click on start. The hard drive goes like crazy. Okay, mail. Do I get the option? No, I don't think I get an option to be anything other than mail. Just hold middle button to rotate the camera. What the hell's a middle button? Alright. Boy, this thing is really chugging, and I hope it's using my NVIDIA graphics, because I do have NVIDIA graphics. Use mouse wheel to zoom. All right. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and height-wise, posture, this thing is really choking. I know my computer's not the fastest thing on the block, but it should be better. Let's make his posture good. Frame, slender or broad. I think I like the middle of the road thing here. Leg length. I'm going to make him a little bit taller than normal. Leg bulk, I'm not going to mess with that. Leg shape. Do we have shapely legs? Or are they some sort of strange Popeye looking leg thing? Oh, we're going to be a little bit slender. Hips. Do we want good childbearing hips? Oh my goodness. We're ready for the operation right now. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't mean to belittle anyone. All right, slender. It's a sort of a slender hip kind of character. Feet. Yes, we do want to have feet. But that's not the question. Are they tiny little dainty bound things that will poke in the sand, or are they great big duck feet? I believe in having a good foundation, so I'm going to go ahead and make my feet just about a little bit bigger than normal. Waist, I think we're going to slender it just a tiny bit. Stomach, little bit of an ale belly. No, we'll keep it a little bit on the slender side. Midsection, same thing. All right. This thing is really chugging. I'm going to have to fix this. Alrighty. So male, that's our only choice. No, we don't have a female option at this point. Let's go do that was lower body. Let's go do upper body. Chest. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. Let's look at this chest. And kind of a broad chesty sort of guy. Slightly. Let's go to shoulders. Yeah, nothing wacky. I mean, we could go clear out here, and we clearly have a deformation going on. Let's pull them in a little bit and do that. Arm bulk, I like the way it is. Hands, nice, good fighting hands. Neck. I think a thick neck is a sign of a strong character. So a little thickish. Neck length, we're going to leave that alone. Head size. No, we're not big-headed. We're humble. We're not pin-headed either. Just a normal head. Head shape. I'm not really seeing what that. I guess that just makes it narrow or wider. I'll make it a slightly narrowish. Give us a little more aerodynamicness in a strong headwind or tailwind. Breast size. Man's got boobies. Let's go here. Perkiness. Now, what the hell does that mean? If it were lower body, I'd be afraid to move the slider, but as it is right now, perkiness? I have no idea. I don't know what it's doing. Let's just say we're going to be middle of the road on this one. Wait a second. Breasts again? breast side. There's a lot of breastophilia going on here. A lot of focus on the breasts. I have no idea. We're going to just leave this one alone because we don't know. Okay, we are clearly human. Face. I kind of like the hair. Hairstyle. I don't want to mess with that. I like that just the way. I want to make the skin a little darker, as befitting, you know. Befitting somebody, you know, a man of the desert. I want to be a sort of a melanin-y character. Yeah, this is going to be what I look like right here. Now, this guy already has a look that says, you know, I'm accessible, but I can also mean business. And my name, my character's name, it's my first character. It's going to be Primus. Can I see that? I would hate to spell that wrong. Let me go backspace because the font is really hard to read. Primus. All right. I think we're good. Clearly, I should not be showing my product key on this thing. That was foolish. But it doesn't show the whole thing, does it? That's good. That's a plus. All right. Great. So, did I just get out of my game? No, there we are. And I clearly need to sort out my my screen issues. With any luck, the resolution is going to be so bad that you can't see. I'm going to check and see, but I think the resolution will be so bad you can't see the product activation code anyway. All right, this is Primus. All right. These are my stats. And we have to figure out how to go down. Got a lot of figuring out to do here. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to go in here and change my settings. So, what do I do here at this point? All right, info. This is my medical status, showing that I'm in perfect medical health. My basic stats, brand new guy, don't have anything. Oh wow. This would be it looks like my status with different groups of people. And faction association, if any. Alright, I don't have any faction. And there I am, little old me. So, I think what I'm going to have to do now is take a break, sort out my screen stuff. And, because clearly I've got an issue with this thing chugging way too slowly when I'm able to play most of those Bethesda games on high with my NVIDIA. So I got to make sure this thing is recognizing my my video.